Today's story is one I actually found while scrolling through Reddit, and honestly, the ending completely shocked me. It's about a man who spent his entire life feeling like the second choice in his own family. His older brother was always the favorite, the successful the one everyone was proud of. But everything changed the day their father passed away, and the family gathered to hear the will. Because when the lawyer revealed who inherited everything, the entire room went silent. And what happened next completely destroyed the family. So, let's get into the story. My father passed away 3 months ago. But honestly, that's not really the story I want to tell. What I want to tell you is what happened after he died. The day our whole family gathered to read his will. Because when my older brother discovered what my father left him and what he left me, everything changed. But to understand why my father made that decision, I need to go back a little. My older brother Sami is 6 years older than me, and growing up, he was always the perfect son, the one everyone admired. In school, he always had the best grades, he played football for the school team, he won competitions. Every time we had family gatherings, my parents would proudly say, "Look at Sami, he's the best student in his class." And me? I was always just there. I wasn't a bad student, my grades were good, I played sports too, but I was never as good as Sami, and that difference slowly became my identity, the second place, the backup, the child nobody bragged about. I remember one moment very clearly. I was 12 years old. I had just won second place in a mathematics competition. I was so proud. I ran home with my medal, excited to show my father. When I gave it to him, he looked at it for a moment and said, "Second place? Your brother always gets first." That was it. No congratulations, no good job, just a comparison. At that moment, something inside me changed. I stopped trying to prove myself because I realized something. No matter what I did, Sami would always be number one. Years later, Sami graduated from university. One day, he came home with a business idea. He wanted to open a restaurant in the city. My father was extremely excited. He looked at Sami like he was already a successful businessman. Sami asked my father for a loan of $50,000, and without hesitation, my father gave him the money. No contract, no guarantees, just trust, because Sami was the golden child. The restaurant opened. For the first few months, everything looked good. But after about a year, the business collapsed. The restaurant closed. Sami blamed the economy. He blamed competition. But the truth was simple. He had been spending money like crazy. Expensive furniture, luxury decorations. He treated the restaurant more like a toy than a business. And the $50,000? Gone. Completely gone. But even then, my father never got angry. He just said, "It's okay. You tried." Meanwhile, my life was very different. I didn't start a big business. I didn't take big risks. I simply worked. Every morning I woke up at 5 a.m. I worked hard, saved money, lived quietly. I didn't expect anything from my parents. I honestly thought that one day everything would go to Sami anyway, and I was okay with that. Then my father passed away. 3 months later, the whole family gathered at the lawyer's office. My mother, my brother Sami, his wife, a few relatives. The lawyer opened the envelope and started reading the will. At first, everything seemed normal. Some money for relatives, a few donations. Then he got to the important part, my father's house, his savings, his land. The lawyer paused, then said, "All assets will go to the younger son." Me. The room went completely silent. For a moment, nobody moved. Then Sami exploded. "What?" He stood up immediately. "This has to be a mistake." His wife started whispering angrily beside him. Sami looked at me like I had betrayed him. "You manipulated him," he shouted. But I was just as shocked as everyone else. I didn't expect anything. Not the house, not the money, nothing. The lawyer continued reading. My father had written a personal note explaining his decision, and those words changed everything. The letter said, "To my sons, Sammy, you were always confident and ambitious. I gave you many opportunities, but sometimes opportunity can make someone careless. Your brother was always quiet, but he worked harder than anyone. He never asks for help, he never complained, and sometimes the strongest person in the family is the one nobody notices. That's why I am leaving everything to him, not as a reward, but as recognition." Sammy was furious. He stormed out of the office. His wife followed him. They didn't speak to me after that, not once. But the truth is, I never wanted to win. I never wanted to be the favorite. I just wanted my father to say one thing: "I'm proud of you." And in the end, I guess he finally did. Just too late. So what do you think? Did the father make the right decision, or should he have divided everything equally? Let me know your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Because the next story is even crazier.